Hello everyone, I'm Pat Cohn in the Savage Kitchen with Executive Chef Scott Savage. Today, Chef is preparing a breakfast classic, Eggs Florentine. This is a great starter to any day. Chef, let's show my husband a new recipe for our Sunday mornings.
All right. What we got here is, like I said, Eggs Florentine. What we're going to do, our Eggs Florentine is going to be a little different. Florentine is usually just a spinach and cream. But what we're going to do, we're going to go in, get our bacon. Gotta have your pork. And it's a little hot.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to get everything in there.
So you have the bacon and
the bacon and the onions. These are
caramelized onions.
They're already caramelized. If you wanted, you could start from the get-go, but if you've got some caramelized onions left over from the pork tacos from a previous episode, and then your bacon just left over from yesterday's BLTs or something like that, you can just throw them all in there. Get the mushrooms. If you notice, I didn't really put any fat in there. And there's no oil or anything like that.
Right, no butter, no oil.
Well, the bacon is going to give you enough, and once these mushrooms start to cook down, it's going to be just fine. Come on. All right. It's getting a little warmer to where I don't really want to keep sticking my hands in there, so.
I don't blame you. I was asking Chef earlier how he kept his pan so clean. Then he shared with me that this is a brand new pan. I thought there was a secret there.
It might look like a lot of spinach, you would think, but when spinach cooks down, it cooks to almost nothing. So I'm going to go in with this spinach right now, too. These are our main ingredients for our Florentine. Because what I've also done is I've made basically a Parmesan Mornay, if you would call it, to go over top of this. The recipe will be on the website, but we're not going to show you that today. We're just going to show you the good parts of this. Like that. Well, that pan was really hot.
It was, and it still is.
I expected it to cool down a little bit by now, but as you can see, everything's still cooking up really nice. The mushrooms starting to not so white. They're starting to release their liquids and their flavor.
And the spinach is starting to reduce.
The spinach is already wilted, so all right.
Yeah.
Wow, this one's real quick. Helps to have hot pans. All right, so basically we're ready to go to plate now. I've already poached some eggs previously too, so we've got our poached eggs over there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take this mixture. Next package, turn that off for me.
Sure.
And we're just going to, I've got my toasted English muffins. Lay this right out on your English muffin. Say if you've got a little extra, it doesn't hurt just to have a little bit laying around the sides for you. Okay. So let's bring this up into view a little better. And like I said, I've already got my poached eggs.
Now to poach the eggs, you just put them in boiling water.
Boiling water, and I was taught a nice little trick to help hold them together. A little bit of vinegar in your water. Little vinegar in the water.
That is a good
So if you
tip.
can see, these poached up really nice for me. They're going to be nice and soft in the center. And if you can see, what I'm doing is I'm kind of pushing down into the center to kind of create a little hole that egg will set right into, hopefully, not slide away on me like that. And it stayed.
Perfect.
All right.
Little sauce.
And then we've got our sauce. This is our Parmesan Mornay that I made a little earlier. It's still warm. And then all you're going to do is ladle some of this on top of it. If you maybe have some diced tomato or something laying around, you could throw some diced tomato on there for a garnish. People seem to like the sauce, so let the sauce come out on the plate a little bit. And there is your new recipe for your husband.
Okay, let's see how you did.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Very nice. Very light Parmesan, creamy.
Yes. Stacked on an English muffin, Eggs Florentine is the perfect breakfast for my husband to cook. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Be sure to log on to KOAA.com, click on the Savage Kitchen, and have a great breakfast. We will see you next week. This is really good.